Wine labels, how to create a strong brand. Hello everybody, I'm Stefano from Labelado, and today I want to talk about wine labels and how to create a strong brand. Competition has become the norm online and offline for all producers of products, even niche ones. And wine is precisely that product that, despite the competition, if positioned in the right way, can make a company emerge. Always aim high when it comes to creating your own brand and personalizing your wine label and look. Today, let's see together what are the advice of graphic designers and marketing experts who have analyzed the wine market. Now, first, let's ask us a couple of questions like, is it a known or new brand? The first question that needs to be asked if your wine brand already exists and you would like to improve its perception or monetize it, or if your wine is new and therefore you can start from a blank canvas. So let's talk first about known brands. So your wine label is already on your customers' tables. Certainly, word of mouth has led to increase your customer base over the years. But seeing how the world is changing, the step to take if you are a brand already known is to try to promote yourself with a rebranding on the web. Your wine labels must work together with both a physical rebranding operation of the label, which must appear clearly visible in the photos that you will put online at a very high level of website design and photography. It is advisable to be followed by graphic designers and marketing agencies expert in the world of wine to avoid completely changing course during the rebranding. That is to make the wine brand already known unrecognizable. If you have several wine labels and they are all different, for example, a high label with a black background, a shorter one with a white background, so they look very different on a shelf, it is advisable during the rebranding to create something similar between your various wine labels. Following a line is important so that customers can recognize you from a distance, on the shelves, and at first glance when they scroll through the web pages where you are going to place yourself. Next, let's talk about a new brand. The positive side of creating a new wine label, a new wine label brand, is that you can be creative with your imagination, while the negative side is that with all the possible choices and variations, you could get confused and your customers as well. It is worth doing an analysis of the market in which you want to position yourself. Is your wine a high-level one or an easy and accessible product? Before spending money on marketing research, it is advisable to do a research of wines and wineries similar to yours, or the idea that you have of your wine and how they propose themselves to the market. Which of these companies express a concept and an image that communicates the product well? Take a cue, do not copy, and keep aside images and pictures to propose to the graphic designer expert. These will work as a starting point for the designer. Remember that nowadays the label should never be taken alone, but always combined with the photos you will have to take for your e-commerce website, for example. If you have different types of wines, the advice to all brands, old and new, is to try to keep a certain line for all wine labels. This is because customers must be able to recognize your wine both on a web page and on the shelves of a shop or a restaurant. If the concept behind your rosé wine is the same as that one behind the red wine, you will have an easier life. Customer will recognize you from a distance and at first sight. To create an effective wine label brand together with your website, it is advisable to research for a single element that makes your seller unique. Do you have a unique terroir, a breathtaking view from your hill, any dinosaur skeletons discovered under your vines. Try to study together with the graphic designer how to propose these type of elements to the customer. But let's talk about communicating with paper and finishings, special finishings or ennoblements. Your wine labels, to express the brand effectively, will need a suitable type of paper and special processes. Natural and porous papers such as laid, embossed and cotton papers will give your wine a natural and refined touch. All these papers exist in a water and refrigerator and humidity resistant variant, or in a barriered version with 20 micron of polythene that allows your sparkling wine labels to resist to the nasty ice bucket. To attract the eye, you need to add some extra finishings to your wine labels. Hot foils with warm colors like matte gold, ducal gold and copper are perfect for a heraldic crest. Be careful not to put shiny foils for the brand name, as they may reflect and make your label difficult to read. The thick glossy screen printing or high build glossy varnish is suitable for highlighting logos and wine names, but also details of any illustrations. You can also indulge yourself with debossing. It is advisable to do it on natural papers such as cotton papers and micro engravings. The help of a talented graphic designer expert in the wine label sector will allow you to choose the most suitable finishings. While studying your wine label brand, you need to try to find complexity, but not to complicate your life. I'm sure that by following these tips, you will have a good starting point to be able to create a winning brand in the world of wine. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this one, please remember to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos about branding, packaging and e-commerce. Like this video, share this video with your friends and colleagues. I'm Stefano, and as always, love you all. Ciao!